What we're aiming for in this video is the details of the cutting. I'm going to use my graver to show you how it's going to look like after. I'm emphasizing the deep cuts where the beads are going to be. Well, actually they're going to be little wire beads created by a very wide flat graver. You'll notice that this area where I'm pointing to my front of my graver is the deepest part of the cutting area. And over here in the center of the bead area is a very high level. So the table of the stone will be in line with this top part of the curve. Curve? Yes, because if you can see it on an angle, you'll see there's a gentle curve from a low to a high and down, and it looks like a semicircle. I'm going to rotate this around again to show you how it looks. This is great. You see a little semicircle that's created by the different angles of cutting. We're only going to be using a number 42 flat graver in this process. With number 1 graver onglet, we're going to cut down straight down, and again cutting at an angle, so all these cuts will come to a point like a little arrow. And we're not going to cut down here. We're going to have a little semicircle. That's what we're trying to achieve. This is going to be a bit difficult for the novice, and even for me too sometimes. Excuse me. But this is the ultimate in bright cutting and using the flat and onglet gravers. If you've had experience, you'll find this a bit of a challenge. But look what we find here in the center of the two stones. We find a little triangle. Well, not triangle, like a pyramid shaped. And all these sides of the pyramid will be bright cut to a highest point in the center. And I will show you how this is achieved with using number 1 onglet graver and number 39 flat graver. If I use number 40 or 42, I'll be cutting away all these specific areas that's going to be holding the stone. So let us go and reiterate and repeat again. We're going to use the number 1 onglet. Then we're going to use the number 39 flat graver. We're going to be using a number 40 flat graver. It's the third graver we're going to be using to cut down. Aha, the word cut down. And towards the areas where we cut with the number 1 onglet. This is going to be quite an experience, quite an achievement. And when this is done, heck, this is going to be really, really nice. Where are you going to use this? You can use it primarily on a semi-curved or semi-Tiffany band cutting. No more of this line cutting as you see down here. It looks a bit boring, has no definition. I just get tired of this kind of stuff. But when I see this, it's a challenge, and I'm going to make sure that everybody understands how it's done. Again, you can see the little curve. This is the result of different tools and different cutting actions. Interesting? You betcha. Is it going to be fun to do? Yes. Is it going to be difficult? Maybe.